Hello, friends. I'm doing it to myself again. Playing obscure dating simulation games because I need to feel something, but also I say I'm forgetting what I was gonna say, and then instead grabbing my charger because my phone's about to die. It's gonna be a game. This is mostly negative, reviewed on Steam. So let's see what fucking hell I'm in for, knowing how I tend to play video games. Also, fun fact, this is the thing I come up to when I start the game. So this is fun. This game came out a year ago, by the way. Well, granted, 4 months shy of a year ago, but still, a year ago. Also, I'm schlubbing it today. I don't feel like doing anything. I am sick as fuck. And I have work and school next week, so fuck my life. I'm tired. And I realize the silver in my beard, the gray in my beard, looks reflective on the fucking lights. So, hooray, I'm having a fun day today. So this is what shows up when you first load the game. This is office type. We haven't even seen the main menu yet. We're committed to fixing all known issues as soon as possible and bringing players the best final experience we can. We'll also be posting a post-mortem after these updates, explaining our development delays, mostly from personal health issues. We're a very small core team, and updates are incremental. Thank you for your patience while you fix these issues. 3 character storylines currently have some placeholder dates while we work out pipeline issues. Antonella, yellow toner cartridge, date 23 onward. Tony, magenta toner cartridge, date 11 onward. And Beatrice, modern keyboard, date 9 onward. Please avoid these characters for now. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Some characters are missing pose, expression, and voice assignments. Came out a year ago. The load buttons sometimes require additional clicks to activate. This may also require you to load a different file first. But if you enjoy the game, please leave us a review. You can also tag at the office type VN on social media if you want us to repost a stream or a video. Don't know if I want them to find me, so we'll see. Okay, does the controller work for this? Maybe. Well, it kind of does. I use this thing as a joystick, so maybe that'll be fine. Maybe I'll just do this. We're gonna start a new game. Comp Corp. 31 days left afternoon. All right. Oh, happy birthday to me! Happy birthday. I might bust out a mouse for this. We'll see. I don't know if my mouse will connect because my controller's on, but we'll see. Oh, it actually connected really well. Not to the game's credit. This is my Steam Deck. Okay. Happy birthday to me. Sure. Oh, that's the log. Okay. 31 days left. Morning, midday, afternoon, evening, dream, I guess. I think that's the saddest thing I've ever done. A birthday email to myself is definitely number 1. I mean, bitch, I have sent myself a birthday card. You're not special, B. Need to move shit out of my way so I don't get things twisted now that I'm using a mouse. Okay. I once made a sandwich. Okay, don't fall. Jesus Christ, keyboard. How dare you? My keyboard's trying to come to life. We'll touch on things I want to talk about in a minute. Anyway, I once made a sandwich out of one piece of white bread, 1 piece of wheat, and 1 leaf of lettuce. Because that's what I eat in my sandwich. Wheat. Don't you? It's probably the second saddest thing. I mean, I eat a piece of bread with some mayonnaise slapped on it. I call that good. You do what you gotta. I used to love summer, but this internship is wearing on me. Has it been 2 months already? I look over at the calendar on my desk. It has. Only 1 month left, and I still haven't made any friends. Not one I can even call a colleague. Do you work for yourself, bitch? Everyone had a birthday party for Mizuno in the break room yesterday. No invite to that. And I think I've made more sales than most of the guests. Okay. But I felt too awkward to just go in. Although those cupcakes on the table looked phenomenal. I spent the day focusing on work. Same thing today. I finished most of my tasks though. Come to think of it, I'm not sure I have anything major to do for my entire last month. Bitch says unrealistic, but okay. This is a dating sim. I'm willing to suspend that disbelief. I could go take long breaks every few hours if I wanted, which would be really nice if I had any friends around the office. I mean, antisocial fucker is me. I could escape my cubicle, I guess. It'd be nice to escape, to go to a restaurant or something, see a menu. Looking at a menu sounds good right now. I am hungry, I can feel that. Boy, I'd like to escape and see a menu. I'm sure I'm sure I'm glad I know how to get to a menu. But I'm stuck at CompCore. Well, at least for another hour or two. Do you want me to hit escape? Is that a code for hit escape and see a menu? Game, you gotta be a little bit more heavy-handed than that. Now I have to bust out a keyboard. Is this even gonna work? Oh, it does. Okay. Nope. That's autosave. Manual save 1. Save game. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's a little heavy-handed. I wish it was, like, just on the menu, but it's fine. I'll turn this away now. Like, kind of like Nancy Drew. I got it. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. As far as the computer supply manufacturing companies go, CompCorp is great. Is it, though? You have nothing to do for the last month. Did I say great? I meant the worst. Okay, there we go. Except for sales. Sales are up 10% since I've been here. I'm great at my job. Don't toot your own horn so much, my friend. Don't toot that horn. Lay off the horn, dude. God, what a fucking whiny bitch. But even so, no one wished me a happy birthday today. Hence the email. Another year. I feel old already and hungry. More hungry than older. If there's anything I can do, it's find something to eat. T&E. Is that supposed to be like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Dwayne something, and then Michael Scott, like, but it's Vishal Scott? Goss? Goose? Who knows? I stand up and stretch my cubicle. Boy, does it feel good to actually stand up and walk around. How long was I glued to that chair? It felt like an eternity. Well, if it's afternoon, it's only been like 4 hours. At least by now the break room should be empty. I'm not a huge fan of social interaction. Like a pop quiz where everyone else has the answer key. And I'm not even there. I slept through my alarm. Some of the dialogue's not going... I mean, this is inner monologue, sure, but okay. As I make my way over to the break room, every person I pass doesn't even give me so much as a glance. Like they have work to do or something. But I still take it personally. What? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? I mean, this looks like hair. This specifically. And this look like hair. Okay. But the break room was nice and quiet. Perfect. But the coffee machine is still busted. That's perfect. Thanks, birthday miracle. Thanks. Anything in the refrigerator that's looking to go to a good home. But what kind of monster would I be if I took someone else's lunch? The quintessential office dilemma. Why are we contemplating stealing food? Did we not bring our own food? Is there not a vending machine we can go hit up? Is there not like an office park with a fucking taco truck, you know? A burger stall. Something. But wait, when it's one of the cupcakes, but somebody probably saved that cupcake, you idiot. What's it still doing there? Did anyone want it? Looking considerably less phenomenal today. But if no one has laid claim to it, then I'll gladly take it. I'm not that picky. You're just gonna eat something random off the counter? Dude. Oh my god, they left one of the birthday candles in it. It's a surprise birthday party for me. No. Sneaking it back, nobody fucking noticed you. You could probably wave around pom-poms and they'd be like, just the intern. Also, who's T&E? Interesting. As I sit back down at my desk, I have an idea. Someone in the office dropped a lighter a while back, so it's been in my desk drawer ever since. If this was some kind of story, then this would be a MacGuffin, like the Maltese Eagle statue or the Chaos Rubies. Sure. I pull out the totally not plot-dependent igniter or lighter and set the scene in front of my computer. I light the candle and quickly become aware how cool of what I'm doing really is. Not totally sad, it's super cool and fun. What am I even gonna wish for? Faster internet? A day off? A coffee machine that isn't broken? Come on, it's a wish, not a miracle. I mean, how old are we? Are we 12? How about something that I've actually wanted? Some people around the office who actually want to get to know me. Okay. Blowing out the candle unceremoniously, I'm relieved to see that it wasn't a trick candle. I pull out the candle and set it aside. Fire hazard, first of all. I mean, granted, I light a candle at work, but still, a candle. Like an actual 3-wick candle. Not a flimsy birthday candle and a birthday cupcake. At least I get the consolation prize, a wonderful, beautiful, awful tasting cupcake. Is this made out of dirt? What is this? It's a couple of days old, I guess? I set the garbage cupcake down, not sure what to do with myself. But I look at my computer and see something. Some kind of pop-up? I didn't remember having a browser window open. A quiz? No, it's probably one of those fuzz lead, we can get your personality type quizzes. Why not? It couldn't hurt to waste time for just a little bit longer. Which office supplies would be on your desk? Weirdly specific, but okay. It's a bit quirky. I can see the appeal. Alright. Oh, okay. I'm gonna reveal the characters, yes. I'm not getting stuck with the lady today. Okay. Well, Cyril, Sylvia, Sil. Because it's a pencil, C-I-L, I guess. So Cyril, C-I-L, Sylvia, S-Y-L, Sil. Okay. I would go for mechanical one, but this guy's hot as fuck, so we're gonna go for that. Benjamin, the pen. Sure. Penelope, pen. Benny. Where's Benjamin? There's so much dialogue here. Calvin. Which are the broken ones again? I think it's the toner, right? The graphing calculator's fun. I mean, I do like Callista. This is my kind of a calculator. I love the little feeding tape, but okay. Do I get to pick? Antonio, Antonella, Tony. I know it was these two that were broken, right? Was Antonio the broken one? Trey, Teresa, Ty. Ty is a fucking beefy man. Conrad, mouse pads, okay. Madeline, Addie, okay. Keyboard, Keith, Beatrice, B, cool. Motion, I have Hurrah. Oh, I gotta pick one of each. So I'm gonna go Cyril, Benjamin, Calvin, Antonio, Ty. I mean, I love Trey, but Ty is a big beefy daddy. We're gonna go Conrad, B, we're gonna go Keith, and Hurrah or Motion? I'm gonna go Motion. I'm gonna finalize selections. Is sure this roster is what you want? I mean, I guess. It's all dudes. I'll take it. And hopefully none of them are broken. And there. All done. Wait. I closed out of the window? I don't even get my results? What a ripoff. I hardly have time to lean back in my chair and complain to myself when I hear footsteps coming down the aisle. I turn towards the opening in my cubicle just as two unfamiliar voices approach. Oh. You really think that schedule is too harsh? Oh, hi, Benjamin. Everybody needs to take breaks, Benjamin. Most people are already stuck in cubicles. It's better to let them wander around whenever they want to. Wander around? I'd like to think that wandering isn't what people have in mind when they are working at Comp Corp. God, my nose being stuffed up makes some of these fucking alliterations tough to say. Still, I see what you mean. No need to make things harder if they don't have to be. What's this here about wandering around? I love wandering, but I've never really heard anyone actually talk about it at the office. I'm glad you get it. I use this time to clear my head. Sales numbers aren't exactly as exciting as writing stories, and I definitely prefer one over the other. Cyril, if you want to write stories, honey, you are for me. Hello, Alan Wake. Come through, husband. I'm sure there's a balance. Part of administration is making things move along while caring for your employees. Believe me, Cyril, I wish we could all just have every other day off. They're getting pretty close. Not exactly causing a commotion, but I'm finding it hard to concentrate on logging into my email. It's the afternoon, honey. Hey there, pardon me, just passing through. I turn and see a head poking around the wall of my cubicle. Presumably there's a body attached, but regardless, he seems like someone I've never met before. I didn't think we met before. I'm Benjamin. Oh, I didn't expect him to stay. And the other one stopped too. I'm still stuck on the email sign-in screen, which I'm sure doesn't look too impressive. Hello there. Yeah, I don't think we've met. Did I take you away from something? I didn't mean to interrupt. I can leave you to it if you have work to do. I mean... Ooh. I do not have work to do seems like a bad answer. I think I need technical support. Oh, well, that's not my department, unfortunately. But I could call someone if you'd like. I'm sorry about Benjamin. He's still getting used to the concept of separating work and personal time. I'm Cyril, by the way. The other one out here. Just saying hello. I apologize. I didn't mean to exclude you. This is the biggest conversation between coworkers I've seen since I started my internship. How did I get wrapped up in this? Cyril and Benjamin, huh? They don't sound familiar. And they don't seem like people I would have missed in the hallways, for that matter. They both look pretty sharp. They're more friendly than anyone I've worked with so far. Even more strange. Now that I'm thinking about it, they do look slightly familiar. Almost like those office supplies from the quiz I just took. What were they? A charcoal pencil and a ballpoint pen? Wait a minute. I look back at my desk, a curious question popping up in my mind. That's funny. Didn't I have a pen of my own here earlier? It was right next to my stapler on my calculator. Hold on. A bunch of my stuff is missing. Okay, so this is where Ryan has to talk about it. This game was a Kickstarter. I was one of the supporters. I've not played it since because this game recently was released in July of last year. But I think because of the timing of this game was, I think, announced well before Date Everything came out. And Date Everything actually was released about a week, maybe 2 weeks before this game actually came out on Steam. And let's just go through my email real quick, because I didn't want to bring it up too early, but I figure we're 20 minutes in, and the fact that now we're addressing the fact that shit is missing on my desk, I'm like, this comparison's pretty obvious. So let's go look at my email real quick, because I just am curious. I could also just look it up at Kickstarter myself, but if I can type. Okay. So the digital art book came out in September of 2025. Let's see. Yeah, so the last update that came out was in September, as far as I can tell. This game was released in July 24th, 27th, something like that, around the same time that Date Everything came out. So I wonder if they had to rush because of that. Because they're like, we had one more week until launch, July 2nd, and then it came out 3 weeks after that, maybe 4 weeks after that. So, yeah. And then they pushed it out because they said it was releasing June 25th, 2025. And then it came out in July, I believe. So, yeah. When did I first support Office Type of Love? It's been years. Let's see. I think it was earlier than 2021? It's 2020. Let's see. Office Type of Love. Still going back. 2019. Okay. It might even be 2018. Okay. And there's no voice acting either. I just realized that. Okay. Yeah, I think it was 2018 when I supported them. Yeah, you're backer number 438. Granted, to be fair, I paid less than the game was actually costing right now, and I think I did get the game for free. I think. I actually don't remember. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, 7 games to create a game, right? Seven games to create a game. 7 years to create a game, and then still get beat out by Date Everything is fucking wild. I kind of like it so far, but I don't know. It feels. I mean, not that Date Everything was perfect. I had some issues with Date Everything, just of how fucking massive the game is. But so far, not too bad. I just wish there was voice acting. Like, I thought there was supposed to be voice acting. Anyway, well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, especially if you have emails to respond to. Bitch, I'm not even logged into my email yet. Calm the fuck down. I feel like I'm in the same boat. I can finish editing this last script page and get back to my desk. And again, we did do a whole lot of talking about a break, and not actually a lot of taking a break. Break does sound nice. I like breaks. Makes you appreciate the work and the future breaks. You're both right. I'm so sorry. I need to learn to manage time more wisely. It's something I'm working on. Benjamin doesn't seem too happy with himself. Seems a bit too stressed for break time, but Sarah looks amused by the situation. Maybe I should take some time for myself. A walk outside would do me some good, and I could take a sketch pad with me. Yeah, I don't worry so much about company stuff. Besides, more work isn't as good as good work, right? The same goes for our intern here. You're absolutely right. Maybe you had a point before. People should be able to take the time whenever they need it. Cyril rolls his eyes a little at Benjamin. That was what I've been telling you this whole time. I think I need another perspective. Am I repeating myself here? I'm on board. Take more breaks. Yes, take more breaks. Comp Corp should be lifting up its employees as much as possible. It's always good to keep your health up. Alright, I think I've held this up all enough, Cyril. Would you care to join me outside for some fresh air? I'm thinking of picking something up on the way back. Maybe a coffee? I really do need to fix that coffee machine in the break room. Well, if you're taking orders, do I really need to take that trip downstairs? Bill grins at Benjamin, flustering him a bit more. Clearly there's something going on between these two. I mean, if they want to Eiffel Tower me, I'll be the sandwich. I'll be their their wheat to their sandwich, thank you. This is a little more casual talk that I'm used to seeing between coworkers. You know what I mean, Cyril. I just thought it'd be kind. I might manage some parts of the office, but you're still my little brother. Oh, they're siblings. Well, I can still be their meat and their sandwich. Oh, siblings, that explains why they seem a little close, although to be fair, I wouldn't have guessed that. I'm sure you would like to go out, my friend, Cyril. Okay, good. I think I've had my fill of razzing, honestly. Race you to the elevator? No, I don't think we should be running around the office. It's a little unprofessional. Sounds like someone in second place would say. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I don't think the suit is designed for racing. You don't optimize your fashion for speed? I'm all about speed, so he's a quick fuck. Got it. Thank you, Cyril. Fine, we don't have to race to the elevator. But I win by default. I'll concede if it means we won't bother everyone. In fact, we're still bothering people. This intern most of all, I suspect. Just talk like I'm not here, friends. It's good. Honestly, I'm still trying to think of my email password. Didn't we say we were going to leave like 5 minutes ago? This feels like an unskippable cutscene. You know, Cyril, it kind of does. It really does. You're right, we're leaving. It's nice to meet you, intern. Nice meeting you too, Benjamin. Cyril. There we go. Yes, nice to meet you. Maybe we'll run into each other again sometime soon. And with that, the two are gone. Off towards the elevator, and at a surprisingly normal pace. Okay. Right? First that quiz, and then those two, and now my stuff's gone missing. Oh no, whatever shall happen. It feels strange, different. I wonder if anything else has changed. Time to investigate. Time to not do work. Which office supply should I look for next? Hey, some Fiancilinas, hell yeah. Thank you, Cardwiz. I hope you're doing well, my friend. But yeah, get some good sleep, my friend. I hope you have a good night, and thank you so much for coming in and lurking. So it's interesting pairings, okay. But yeah, absolutely, Cardwiz. Let me give you a shout out real quick before I forget. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Absolutely. My weekend was busy, but I'll take it. It was a good weekend. Ooh, Rise of the Golden Idol. I think you were playing that before. I remember you talking about it. Now I can't remember what it was about, though. Fuck. Anyway, I hope you have a good night, my friend. Okay, so the binder is hot as fuck. I remember the stapler being a DILF as well. Let's get the ink toner and the keyboard out of the way first. We'll see if we have to go through everybody today. Okay. Man, I can't breathe today. Stuffed up nose is fun. As I'm walking down these endless hallways, I scroll through my newsfeed and notice there's a speedrun livestream of one of my favorite games coming up. But the stream starts in half an hour. I can't get any work done between now and then, especially while I'm looking around for anything strange around the office. I'm getting off track. Maybe I should just start asking around. There are some people standing nearby that might know something. Let's start there. Oh, hi, Keith. The keyboard. Whatever you land on, the important thing is having enough voice data to work with. It would be lovely to have voice acting in this game, now wouldn't it? Hi, Antonio. That's nothing new to me. The hard part is finding something that's simple for the end user, but unique and complicated enough to make it secure. What? Instead of focusing on what they'll say, maybe it's better to provide more options on how they say it? What's this talk about security and end users? I have no clue what they're talking about, but it sounds important, or at least, very least kind of interesting, I guess. Names will vary in length, but you wouldn't want people to record full sentences either. Yeah, clever one-liners might work better. Actually, it kind of reminds me of an upcoming game I saw. Ever hear of Breezy Heels Studio? Sounds kind of familiar. Didn't they make a few RPGs in that dating sim with all the trains and buses? That actually references something, Breezy Hills Studios? Oh yeah, what was that one called? My ears perk up. I actually know this one. The dating sim where you can date different transportation systems found around the world. I always had a hard time choosing between the trolley and gondola characters. Excuse me, did I hear you talking about fair play? Ooh, I'd love that pun. Oh yeah, that's it. Good ear. I think that's still sitting on my wish list somewhere. But what does that game have to do with security? Fair Play has voices for all the characters, but the dialogue was mostly text-based. But I was thinking about their upcoming game. They're going to have voice actors record for NPCs, but the player says their answers out loud. Oh cool! It's more of a call and response design. They'd really have to have good voice recognition, something you're considering? It's exciting watching these two talk about non-sales stuff. I had no idea people collaborated like this outside of their departments. The most I do is just send emails. Yep. Now if I just remember what the new game was called, it had something to do with Legends and Fables. Hey, you got the first one. Any ideas on the game names here? I'd love to hear your guesses either way. Oh. What's the clue? Legends and Fables. Okay. Fable Flames? Mythological mathmate? Nah. Oh, mythology? The idea that dating a demigod is pretty enchanting. If that's what it is, I'd play that. Nah, not any of those. But that helped jog my memory. It was Paramore Pantheon. I was thinking about using that kind of voice system for a password protection option. Sort of a two-factor authentication for my computer system specifically. Well, like, click on the password and say it out loud? I guess. That's the idea. The question is to what to base the prompts off. So what to base the prompts off of? How did I end up walking into a tech design conversation? I'm out of my elements here. I just want to talk about games. Voice recognition would be tricky. You might just want to have something more standard. A fingerprint or something? Might be easier, I guess. I don't know a whole lot about voice recognition tech. Am I off base here? What's a good substitute? I mean, your birthday, but in reverse? Reverse? Are we doing year, day, month, month, day, year, month, day? A little too confusing to me. This is just to log into your system, right? You might be overcomplicating this. You could just combine a few smaller things. What did you have in mind? Employee ID number, a strong password, and a code? You know, one that gets sent to your phone? I guess that's pretty straightforward. I have to say, Keith, that's a little boring. I wanted some variety. But I don't have the energy to come up with a complicated system at this point. Sorry, Antonio. Voice stuff is a little more complicated than you're looking for. Ethan Antonio? I didn't even know people talked about tech like this. And I'm certain I never met these two. Where did they come from? And I'm getting a weird feeling. Are those keyboard keys on Keith's shirt? Whatever that design is, it looks comfortable. Almost reminds me of my missing ergonomic keyboard. And that blue streak in Antonio's hair. I got an alert that the printer's cyan toner cartridge was out. Was that a coincidence? These wild darts are really messing with me. Tell you what, I'll talk to my voice actor friends and see if they have any ideas. Voice actor friends, like for games? That sounds really cool. I mean, it does sound cool. I would love to know a VA. It is. I do voiceover work for our commercials here at CompCore, but I've also submitted a lot of demo reels for other projects. Oh, hell yeah. Did you apply for Paramore Pantheon? Oh, not yet. I need to look into it more. I can walk you through it if you want. Thanks for talking through this stuff with me. It's my pleasure. Anytime. Always happy to help. And thanks for you for dropping in and chatting with us. Have we met before? Nope. I'm a sales intern. I don't have a name. Because we don't get to name our fucking character. Good to meet you. Likewise. Well, maybe we'll see you around. Yeah, well, maybe. They straight off, leaving me still thinking about games and voice acting. I thought CompCore commercials had similar sounding narrators, but I had no idea Keith voiced a lot of them. And Antonio's making a custom sign-in system? That's cool! I don't know the first thing about computer security, so that'd be interesting to hear more about. Oh wait, I totally forgot to ask him about the live stream. The missing office supplies, I'm a little out of it. Maybe that's a sign I should just keep looking around. Alright, let's go calculator and mouse pad. I'm wandering around the cubicles, not quite sure where to go next, but somehow I find myself in the finance department. I'm not sure I've been here before, let alone talk to anyone. I want to meet more people, but I'm nervous I won't know what to say. I stop in a corner by some windows to gather my thoughts. The sun is shining in pretty nice. The sun shining in is actually pretty nice. Who knew CompCore had windows? But I can hardly enjoy the moment before a pair of people... Back up a conversation nearby. A pair of people? A pair of people. A pair of office workers, a pair of co-workers. Hey, Calvin, good to see you away from your desk. Weren't you at, Chatham Park a few days ago? Perhaps? I try to go outside when I can. My desk isn't where I live, you know? Why do you ask? The shorter one gives the other a dubious look. He was clearly in the middle of going somewhere, but I think this might be the end of the line for now. I thought I saw you in that clearing beyond the tree line, you know, past the pond, the path cut into the forest. Oh, I didn't know anyone else knew about that. Yes, it's quiet over there. I knew it. Yeah, I found it after I saw a leaf walking around. I saw a leaf walk along my slack line. A walking leaf? You probably mean a Pseudophilus titan? Baton? A titan? No, it was an average-sized leaf, just with legs. Etymology and entomology aside, what interests you about that area? I don't know. I just thought it looked like an interesting spot. Could be a venue for a company outing sometime. I suppose. But I might not be the best reference. I feel at home there. But I'm not sure anyone else would enjoy it as much as I do. Well, let's ask someone else. Why not that person over there? Me! In the right place at the right time, all the time. I have been spotted. Quick, think of something to throw them off the trail. Me? Perfect. Great distraction. You nailed it. Yes. You look familiar. You're an intern, correct? I've seen the numbers from your sales. That fresh perspective would do nicely. Oh, you know who I am? I'm hardly ever called familiar, or fresh, for that matter. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I'm Conrad, the HR guy putting together CompCorp's workforce. You're in HR? I thought you were in finance, dude. Oh, sorry, he's in HR. Got it. My name's Calvin. I'm currently heading back to my desk to finish up some finance reports. He's in finance. Got it. I guess, yeah, the ergonomic mousepad would be in HR. Okay. Good to meet you both. Wow, 3 departments in the same group. Weird today. Weird day. But what exactly could I help with? How does a company outing in the park sound? There's a great spot that Calvin and I know about that's never crowded. It was never crowded because it was a secret. Calvin looks like he's caught between a rock and a hard place. Then again, I think I am too, but I try to push through. Sounds nice. I like non-crowds. What kind of outing? Good point. How big of an event would this be, Conrad? Anyone in CompCorp would be welcome. We're looking for new applicants, like job fair meets picnic. I could see the benefit in that. What do you think? Does that sound like a fun event? I mean, get away from a desk for a bit? Sign me up. I do like the sound of that. And we get to spend some time outside, no less. Hey, Calvin, why don't we go scope it out now and keep brainstorming? Presently, I'm somewhat behind in preparing those finance reports. Of course you're behind. That's why we need to do more recruiting. Calvin looks longingly out the window and sighs. Is it the urge to get some fresh air, or just to be out of this conversation? Besides, some current employees barely know each other. I think our intern here is a good example of that. You are too, Calvin. Yes, but that's partly by choice. I prefer to keep to myself. What about you? Any exciting adventures for a sales intern? Maybe not adventures, but I am trying to get to know more people around the office. See? We aren't bugging people. We're creating buzz about the company. Sounds like the hive mind has spoken. Fine. Maybe a good idea. There you go. Okay, and any thoughts on how to bring in recruits? Might as well make a day of it. I mean, can't go wrong with snacks. Totally! That's great food for thought! Hey, food for thought! That's clever. I suppose the next thing to do is to write up a proposal, which someone else can do. Of course, I have my hands full. I'm surprised with how quickly this came together. Have I just been missing interactions like this around this office the whole time? Good call. Not it. But I just, well, I could write a budget. But someone else needed to organize the event. Yeah, on second thought, this would probably be an HR event, wouldn't it? Okay, I can drop an outline after Calvin does the budget. Ooh, that was a close call. I almost had to do some work there. Sounds like a fair trade. We can get some coffee sometime this week before we dig into the details. And then they just walk away. Idea thought up, work allocated, shake hands, and peace out. I think this is what they call business. I'd be more careful before I end up volunteering myself for work. I already have to look for my missing office supplies. I can't have any more on my plate. And who are those people anyway? I can't shake the feeling they look familiar too. My ergonomic mousepad went missing, and the solar calculator on my desk was gone as well. Oh, he's a solar calculator. That's why he likes being outside. Oh, that's kind of cute. Exploring around the office has definitely shown me some new signs of the CompCorp. I wonder what else is going on in the other departments. Well, The last one we have is my stapler and binder. Okay. I don't know how much longer I have it in me with this fucking nose. Might go take some medicine. It feels like I'm finding new parts of the building every day. I was on the elevator, going to explore another floor, but I stepped off and immediately lost my bearings. Is this the mailroom? All I'm seeing are boxes and letters everywhere. Not the kind that I find on my keyboard. Uh-oh, I've done it again. I've displayed intruding behavior. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. At least, I don't have a good reason to be here. If somebody comes in, then I'll have to explain myself. Better get out of here, quick. But wait, someone's actually coming. What should I do? Ah, hi, Ty. For some reason, the pallet truck we just got isn't moving right. I'll have to figure out what's going on. We can't have inventory piling up all over the place in the meantime. Okay. That's odd. Could it be something with the wheel locks? Nope. The wheels are fine. I'm sorry. When I sent that receipt to finance, I thought it would be a standard order. No worries. I like to keep my eyes open for issues. Two unfamiliar faces enter the room, and I'm stuck standing in a corner. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Well, hello there. Is there something you need help with? I mean, hi. Yes. Again, do you guys want to recreate the Eiffel Tower? Because I'm willing to be the third. My worst fear, the sun in the spotlight. I need to act normal, as if I know what normal is. Really? The mailroom? Dude. Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to find the mailroom. You're in luck. That's right here. Oh, good. Ty was just picking up something from the warehouse staff, and I thought I'd tag along. I never really thought about how people at Comcore get their mail. I never get any. Just thought you'd check it out then. I understand. Are you new here, or just haven't been around this part of the office? I mean, I'm here for the summer. Aha, that explains it. Don't worry. I was new at one point too. CompCorp is a big place, and it's kind of fun to explore it every once in a while. It took me years to familiarize myself with everything here, and I still like to visit places that I haven't seen in a while. You'll get there, and you'll meet new people along the way. I'm Ty, the warehouse manager, and I'm Mozen. Mozen? I run the finance department. Oh, so you're, fucking, what's his name? Not Kevin. Calvin? His boss? Wait, a manager? And running finance like the CFO? There's a chance of meeting people like this in the mailroom of all places. Oh, it's good to meet you. I'm a sales intern. Thanks a lot for your help, the both of you. Anytime. It's always nice to have a nice conversation while running errands, especially with new people. Ty nods in agreement, and then reaches over one of the mail slots. They pick up a small box and look to see if there's any other mail. Any fun deliveries today? Nothing too exciting, probably just a replacement cable. Another thing to add to my list, more equipment not working properly. That seems to be too much of a coincidence. We're trying not to cut costs or anything, right? I'll look into it for you. We haven't changed any orders like that or anything, so I doubt it. These things happen more often than you think. Sometimes they just overlap. In that case, I hope you don't need any mail anytime soon. You and me both. But it's still fun to get things here and there. I agree. Working with something new can be pretty entertaining, whatever it is. Both of them are smiling and laughing. My accidental trip to the mailroom is turning into a pleasant moment to my surprise. How haven't I met these nice people before? Ty sounds like they have a schedule down. At least better than I do. I always had to use my spreadsheet binder to hold my papers and mark off the important things I had to do. And Mozen really jumped out at the potential problem. Is that what leaders do? Hold things together? The closest thing I have to that is a stapler on my desk. Wait a minute. Don't worry, this job will get better and better as you spend more time in it. And if there's any trouble, you can always talk with me or Ty. Some things just come with being in a new place. Oh. Yeah. You're right, I should give myself more credit. We're all human. Take it one day at a time, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. For now, I should get back up to my office and take care of some things for the Dynatech meeting. It was good to see you, Ty. And you too, intern. I don't have a fucking name here. Hopefully we'll see you around the office again. Absolutely. Don't be afraid to chat if we see each other. Yes, I hope to see you both around more. Thanks again. That didn't end up so badly. They both seem like cool people, and it sounds like they have more important things to do than I do. What was that about at Dynatech, though? They manufacture computer parts. There's a meeting with them coming up? And what's with the new equipment not working? What do I know? I'm in sales. There's a lot of strange things going on. Might as well keep looking. Oh. My apartment I go home. I got a home. Hell yeah. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. I spent my trip home thinking about today's events. I didn't expect much on my birthday, but I definitely didn't expect to meet so many new employees at the office. And could they really be objects turned into people? I checked my cubicle again, and sure enough, a few of my office supplies were gone. Have I been dreaming this whole time? If so, it's the longest dream I've ever had. I took that gross cupcake home with me, just in case it turns out to be a magical object. Or was it the candle that made my wish come true? I guess it was the power of a birthday wish. I hadn't believed in that sort of thing since I was a kid. And with what happened today, I guess I should start believing again. I don't know. It seems too good to be true. These people that I met seem like people I'd love to get to know. Colleagues, friends, maybe more. If I've learned anything, you do not shit where you eat. You do not date your fucking coworkers. It is a recipe for bad times. Except in fiction. Fiction, it always works out well. Always. Maybe I should need to sleep on it. I'm so disappointed if this isn't actually happening to me. The whole thing is a little silly, but it's just real enough to make me care about it. It's just real enough to make me care about it. As I tuck myself into bed, my usual hour-long routine of reviewing my life choices quickly gives way to a welcome sleep. My hour-long routine of reviewing my life choices? Just say the existential dread of my life is weighing down on me. I wake up, and for some reason, I feel great. Was it my breakfast, the most important meal of the day? No, I just woke up literally 10 seconds ago. I take a quick look over at my desk, and to my delight, the trash cupcake is still there, as stale as it ever was. I wasn't dreaming. Does that mean those people actually exist? I can visit them on my work breaks. I'm so excited to find out for sure. All of the possibilities rush through my mind. 8 new colleagues, but I only have so much time to get to know them. There's a month of my internship left. I can probably take on 3 breaks a day before my coworkers start to notice. Can't have my sales numbers fall as I wrap things up. That means I can probably get to know 3 people really well, or 6 people maybe, or only half as well as I should, or perhaps all 8. That would make for a wacky schedule. Okay. Okay. Where should I go? Who should I see? I guess what time I meet them doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. Corporate accountant, hell yeah. Network security programmer, interesting for a toner, but okay. Warehouse manager, HR recruiter, marketing voice actor, chief financial officer, 44, okay. Well, can I save it here? Because I kind of want to, like, make a save right here. Yes. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna go... God, I guess... You... Yes? Oh, is it a 1x1? Okay. Well, my bad. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Alright. The quiet is overwhelming today. All I've heard for the past hour is the clacking of keyboards, the printer endlessly spitting out paper, and some phone ringing. I look over at my computer and wiggle my mouse just in case they're tracking my computer activity. I don't know. There's still a good lot of time before my internship ends, but I've nothing left to do, really. I realize I'm missing something. Coffee! Okay. I make my way down to the office, smiling at people I've never spoken to before. I'm glad the office is a coffee machine. The brewing process is kind of therapeutic when the machine is working. And even if the coffee here is awful, I need to feel alive. My coffee finishes, and I pour it into a mug from the cabinet. Taking a sip, the warmth seeps through me like an elixir. Just then, I see a wallet lying on the floor. I kneel down to pick it up and look at the company ID card inside. Oh, Moshin Stapleton. Stapleton, because he's a stapler. Got it. Comp Corp, CFO, or former CFO. I heard he was retiring. Hey, I remember him. I guess I should return it. I start looking around the halls, wandering around, and hoping to bump into someone who may know where he is, but it's not long before I hear his voice carrying from an open door.
Hey.
Oh. You're retiring at 40? Dude. Living the dream. No, Lyra, listen, I'm not asking you to do any of it for me. I just honestly don't know if I'm making the right choice here. Oh, yikes. Is he married? Is he arguing with someone? He definitely sounds tense. Alright, I'm sorry. I guess this is a poor reason to call after so long. I just really felt like I needed to hear from someone listen, I'll talk with you later. I have to go. Mosin steps out of the doorway just as I approach, and I promptly sloshed a bit of my hot coffee onto my hand with a little yelp. Painfully aware of the fact that I'm still clinging to his wallet in my other hand, I awkwardly watch as Majin steps over to me. Majin, I don't know how to say his name. Oh, are you alright? Oh. Yeah, I'm more embarrassed than anything. It happens to the best of us, don't worry about it. I can take care of it. I was the one who spilled it after all. Majin smiles and seems to consider arguing the point. Then I remember. Your wallet. Huh? You left your wallet in the break room. I was gonna find you and return it to you. Oh, I had no idea I was missing it. Thank you. I mean, I had to look inside for a name. Sorry about that. Understandable. I did the same thing. It might not have found its way back to me if you hadn't.
Thank you.
Really, thank you so much. Let me make it up to you. You're still on break, right? Why don't we step out for a bit and we can freshen up that cup of coffee. The next thing I know, I'm cleaned up and walking with him down the hallway. I'm relieved, but I'm also taken aback by his kindness. You're that intern, right? It's good to see you again. How's the experience been treating you? I mean, ups and downs, but overall, I really like the company. Well, that's good. I hope the merger business hasn't been distracting. I'm sorry you joined at such a turbulent time. I feel like I have to ask, especially since everyone's talking about it lately. Sorry if it's an ignorant question, but are you involved in that at all? Merging with Dynatech? Am I involved? Well, it's complicated. I'm definitely involved. My face flushes with embarrassment. I should have known. Oh, right, of course. But it's sort of an unofficial role. Technically, I'm retired. But CompCorp asked me to advise on some things. I'm handling the budget for the merger, well, approving it anyway. CompCorp has a fantastic team of accountants that actually put it together. And I was also the one who went to the board to submit projects for approval. It's as exciting as it sounds. Everyone's always trying to tell you what they think is right, but at the same time, nobody's actually helpful. I feel awkward about it, because now I realize I don't actually have that much to add. The merger stuff is kind of over my head, if I'm being honest. If that makes sense. Well, since we're on the topic, what do you think of this whole thing? I mean, I'm an intern. From my end, it seems a little scary. It is a valid concern. It's good to know what the employees think about it, though. I don't think anyone in management has ever really asked me my opinion about it before. Well, glad I got to be the first. I don't have any meetings lined up. Would you feel up to taking a longer break? It's nice to get to know some more CompCorp people. Back over to the break room to hang out there. Oh. Yeah, let's go there. Oh, okay, I was like, did time pass? Is my break an hour long? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a matching game, okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, so he likes that, okay. 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 Oh, okay. I think I get it. Okay. Uh-huh. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this. Uh-huh. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Oh. Okay. You're welcome. Can I just skip that every time? I mean, I'll try it like maybe the rest of the stream, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this forever. All right. We returned to the office. I didn't expect someone who used to be in a leadership role to be so approachable, but I genuinely enjoyed our break together.
Thank you.
Thanks for the break, and for my wallet. That's the first line of dialogue I've heard this entire game. A thank you. Anytime, though I can't guarantee to find your wallet again. Fair enough. Still, I appreciate it. There was gas, but love that. Well, I guess I'll see you around. Perhaps we'll meet up again? Definitely. This was fun. What? Oh, generally not stream Fendi. Oh. Oh, okay, I don't care about that. Got it. Really? Not safe for work? Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. I am concerned. I am confused. I thought this was a wholesome game about dating fucking office people, but now I don't know. No. I like how it says puzzle game hybrid. It's nothing of the sort. You too, Cardwiz. You have a good night, my friend. I am concerned. Well, like all characters are missing fucking voice assignments. Okay. No, I don't really want to do that. Okay, well, we're gonna go... This is the default route. We'll go uncover everything. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Goodness, today's full of surprises. Okay, let's just see something. Accept, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, we'll see. Yep. I watched Mazin walk off, waving as he goes. I wonder what the phone call earlier was about. It didn't sound like he was just talking to any old coworker. Well, we saw he's a divorcee, and I do love a daddy, so that's fine. Alright. I wonder what the colors mean. Because why is Ty yellow? Oh, is it the order? I'll have to go back and look at that, because I think Ty was third. We're probably going to go for Cyril and then, Calvin. Yeah. Alright, let's go say hello to Cyril. The park is the perfect place this time of year. I never really spent my time exploring all of it, but I wanted to make something of my quick break. I'm always sitting at my desk for so long. I should be able to sit on a bench every once in a while. That's much better and totally not the same thing. Walking down the path, I admire the shimmering water beside me. I finally made it to a bench, but a familiar face is already sitting there. It's Cyril. Shouldn't he be at work right now? He's busy typing away on a laptop, totally fixated on his screen, but he stops to think every once in a while. Hey Cyril, sorry to bother you. A dialogue line. Oh, hey there. Cyril suddenly looks up, snapping out of his focus, but his expression softens instantly as he sets his computer aside. You're that summer intern, right? Which department were you in again? Oh, sales. I've cornered the sailboat market. Clever. I'm actually in sales myself, but I don't get to work with the sailboats as much as I'd like to. Please sit. Happy to have you join me. The bench isn't especially big, but Cyril seems really warm and friendly. I'm not used to feeling that from other people, but it makes me glad to sit down next to him. You remember me? I didn't realize it before, but I guess other people in the department might talk about me here and there. Of course I remember you. How could I forget that face? I suddenly wonder what's wrong with my face. Is there something wrong with my face? Oh no, he knows my bad face. It's all over. But I guess Cyril noticed the gears turning in my head, because he changed his demeanor immediately. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I forget I can be too casual with people I don't know. Your face is fine, just memorable. Can I read my thoughts or something? I don't know how to defend I don't know how to defend against psychics. About to change the subject. I point to Cyril's laptop. What were you working on? I got distracted and started writing. I'm supposed to be looking through potential product distributors. But with the Dynatech merger, I thought things might be up in the air. There's that mention of Dynatech again. I'll have to look into more on that when I get the chance. But as long as I make my deadlines, then ComCorp doesn't seem to mind. We're lucky enough to have management that keeps a loose grip on our hours. I don't actually come to the office sometimes. I'm spending some time here, out where it's peaceful. Care to take a guess at what I'm writing? My guess won't do it justice. Oh, not even one guess? I enjoy it, so at least that comes across. It's a script for a romantic comedy movie. The plot is a bit weird, though. Oh, cool. Let's hear it. Alright, it's about a man and his wife, but the wife unexpectedly goes into labor while the guy's at work. He's not going to make it into the hospital in time to see the birth of his 2 children. Sure. But of course, a demon appears to offer him a deal, as they do. The man offers his soul in exchange for a chance to be there for his wife. Okay. The demon agrees, but crazy antics ensue, and the man keeps dying and magically resurrecting on the way to the hospital. Of course, he makes it in time, so it's all worth it. I'm calling it twin humanity. Like the human struggle of the man trying to meet his twin children. So what do you think? Is it any good? I mean... it sounds exciting. You think so? I usually lose people halfway through. I hope you're not just trying to make me feel better. I know it's hard to understand. Maybe it's hard to process all at once. Especially without all the details. I mean, I like it. I like the premise of guy makes this deal with the devil and shenanigans happen and he keeps dying and resurrecting. I think that's a fun plot point, I think it's a fun, oh yeah, it's a horror movie, but not a romantic comedy. I think I get it, for the most part. An unusual look moves across Cyril's face. It's almost as if he's worried about something. That's the exact sentiment that keeps me going in life. Getting people to understand me, and they do, for the most part. Have you ever thought about what keeps you going, like in your work and your hobbies? I mean, I just want to be happy. I think everyone wants to be happy. It's a hard thing to come by. That's why I try to bring more happiness wherever I go. It takes a lot to be yourself, and it's hard to get it right. Surprised. Sounds like there's a lot more to Cyril than I thought. Sounds like you want to talk about it. Is it that obvious? I guess I do. You wouldn't happen to have some time right now, would you? Maybe my appetite is getting to me. I know a place we can talk over some great food. I mean, that's what you said, like... Or is that just because it's the default first option? Yeah, more nature and more benches. Let's go to the beach. Fuck it, why not? I have time to go on a beach trip on my break? This is clearly not realistic. All right, let's do this minigame again. Okay. Don't be stealing my ideas. I should write that down for myself. No. My idea, fucker. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Oh, cool. Wow. Oh, wow. 2 months into the job and you're doing great. Oh, thank you, Cyril. I really appreciate that. We're back at the park. Do I ever do any work here? We find our way walking through the park again as I make my way back to the office. Cyril's been talking about himself a little, as well as starting to brainstorm changes to that weird story of his. Don't call it weird. Both are pretty charming. Oh, I'll take that. Thanks for hearing me out. Oh, every time I hear dialogue, I'm like, a line? I don't get to spend time and actually talk with people like that, but you're easy to chat with. Oh, thank you. Maybe we can do something like this again sometime. Maybe we could. Of course, you're an interesting person, Cyril. I'd love to. Okay. We're gonna go uncover everything. Yeah. Is that so? Getting close to someone is rare for me. Maybe next time we can explore that a little more. Talk with you soon. Fair enough. Charm Park. Unsaid. Ooh, are we gonna go after night dating? For my third, I think I might go for Calvin. Ty, I love you, but Calvin, goddamn, does something to me, little nerd. Have you ever tried to count ceiling tiles? I wouldn't recommend it. Imaginary human here who's with me. Gotta stop talking to myself. Anyway, as I lean back in my chair, counting tiles and trying to decide what snack I'll get from the vending machine later, I see something move on the ceiling. Spiders scuttling above, headed right towards me. Nope, no thank you. Abort mission. I scramble out of my chair and look for lighter fluid. I'm about to burn my cubicle down when I hear someone's voice. Hey, move. What are you doing? Doing something, now move! Who's this guy again? I think I ran into him earlier. I struggled to get out of the way as he beelines into my cubicle and hops onto my desk. I never thought I'd have to explain a shoe print in my weekly report, but here we are. As much as I don't want the spider around, this guy's pretty pushy. That is my desk. Hey, get off of there! Of course he ignores me, picking up my coffee cup and swiftly dumping the energy elixir it contains in my trash. That is some bad coffee, but okay. Before I can protest, he grabs the manila folder housing my reports in his free hand. The usurper stands tall on my desk and reaches up to the ceiling. In a careful practice motion, he scoops the spider into my coffee cup and seals it with the folder. I need to buy a new coffee cup. Carefully, this bold human steps off my desk, creating the captured spider. I don't want to say it seems like a lot of work. Okay, remind me again, who are you? The Earl of Kent, obviously. I'm Calvin. I shake your hand, but Calvin nods at the makeshift trap. The magnitude of his intrusion seems to dawn on him now that he's back at eye level. Calvin shifts awkwardly on his feet and clears his throat. Apologies for the disturbance. Yeah, Calvin lifts the covered coffee cup to explain his disturbance. Like, sure, trap it, I don't care. Oh yeah, I try to catch him at least whenever possible. Otherwise, some oaf is likely to mercilessly slay our little office guest with a shoe. As an oaf myself, I apologies on behalf of all arachnophobes. Apology accepted. I love this little nerd. Oh my god. I'm probably not gonna stream the rest of this because I just wanted to do something fun today. I suppose it would be good to know the fate of this prisoner if it won't be a quick execution. I gesture my former coffee cup, which is now a state-of-the-art arachnid holding cell. Where are you taking this little guy? Likely just outside the office. Calvin frowns. Ideally, I would release him into a more wooded area, but I have meetings and other unfortunate responsibilities tethering me here. Might I recommend an internship? Fewer tethers. Quite the sales pitch. I can now vaguely see why they hired you. I find myself chuckling as Calvin offers a small smile. Oh, he's a nerd and I love him. I bet you'll find a good place to release Peter. Calvin's brow knits in confusion. Peter? I grin and point at the cup. For a spider whisperer, you didn't think to ask him his name? Calvin chuckles faintly. How could I have forgotten? What a failure. I give Calvin an appraising look. Weird interests aside, he seems to be fairly normal. He's just a sarcastic, disillusioned employee with a penchant for forcefully commandeering cubicles to rescue spiders. Don't we love him? I'm also curious to see the end of this saga. Mind if I join you in the release of Peter into the outside world? Calvin blinks as if surprised, but shrugs. Sure, there are a few options nearby. The coffee shop has some flower bushes out front? Oh. Now let's go to the coffee shop. 10 p.m. coffee? Why not? Why not? Bean Coffee Shop. Oh, okay, cool. What happens if I skip it? Just kind of see. Does it just automatically fill it? Oh, it does. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, so 20 times 3 is 60. 3 times 30 is 90. So it'll be close. It'll be close. Okay. Also, that means this game is fucking long as shit. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're gonna skip them from now on. I just want to see what that happens. Like, does it give me the full one? Just one. It seems to be pretty good. Okay. As we get back to the office, I can't help but be curious about what I witnessed today. So, Calvin, I have to ask, how often do you go around the office jumping on desks and rescuing spiders? Well, everyone has their vices, right? There's a twitch at the corner of Calvin's mouth, as if he's fighting a smirk. Besides, what better way to assert a meager authority against one's mundane existence than to jump on office furniture? I laugh and raise my shoulders in a shrug. He's got a point. You ever find yourself experimenting with the notion? Just remember to pay me some royalties, yeah? I'll be sure to do that. Wouldn't want you suing me after all. I'd prefer going in a different direction. I'd love to... yeah, uncover everything. Sure. Well, if you say so. I have to go. Alright, little nerd, bye! Alright, I think this is where we're gonna end it, if this is the nighttime, yeah. I mean, this was fun, don't get me wrong. I don't think I'm gonna do this in the long term. I just had this game, figured I might do it. I also was trying to download Harvestella because that's the game I actually wanted to play, but 10 gigabytes takes forever to download. So, yeah. Well, at least it felt like the first day. Yeah. Okay, it's so strange. Cupcake, I feel 2 wish of my internships with practically no socializing, and now this? Basically talking more than I'm working? Holy shit. It might be any other day, but I've got exactly what I asked for. Too lucky to be a coincidence. I'll just keep going then. Do my work, take my breaks, and talk with these people. Seems like a great way to round out my internship at CompCore. Yeah. The sleep comes more easily than it has in a long while. Alright. Your apartment, Dawn. 29 days left. Okay. Fair enough. I'm awake, a new day! Alright. Yeah. Right, wouldn't that be something like some sort of game? Alright. I wish you saw like the hearts that they had, but okay. Yeah, alright. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. This was fun. Not sure if I would ever play this again on stream. This is just a one-off for today. Like I said, Harvestella is going to be what I'm going to be playing on Sundays moving forward, but this was a cute little side game for a day. I mean, I wanted to get into it, and like, it just, there's a lot of reading, and my fucking mouth and nose are killing me, so yeah, let's go find somebody to raid. Okay. Let's see what people are playing. Let's say hello to Non if we can. Yeah, they're currently playing, if I can load this, Mario & Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. Let's go see how they're doing. That is if they're still going. Which is not loading, so we'll have to see. Maybe. Let me refresh this whole thing. Still having a freak out Twitch? Yeah, it's not loading anything, so I'm just gonna say hello, and if the raid's already over, or the stream's already over, that's fine. Have a good night, my friends. I'll be back with more Echoes of Wisdom tomorrow, and then we'll be back off on a regular week. I hope you have a good night. I love you all so much. Enjoy the raid.